I'm Adam Balkin. It is definitely a point of debate throughout the country among civilians and law enforcement. Should police all the time be wearing and using cameras like these? Well, to help inform your decision, we're going to show you exactly what these cameras do and how they work. While this one is from Panasonic, most work in very similar ways. For starters, they're very rugged and very easy to use. One button for on and off.
All you have to do is tap it and it immediately starts recording. In addition to that, it has what we call pre-event recording. So if something happens and I hit the button, I can program it to have captured seconds prior to the time I hit it.
The cameras capture typically a bit wider of an angle of video than what, say, your phone does, and the microphone is typically recessed into the unit a bit to help prevent wind from having too big of an effect on audio.
Another key difference between this camera and the one you probably use, the video that's captured here is actually pretty difficult to get off of here, and that's something that's done on purpose.
All the footage can only be offloaded wirelessly automatically to a protected precinct server as soon as the officer is near a car or the precinct, but when it's offloaded, where it's offloaded, who can see it once it is, are all policy issues determined by each department and or the courts. NYU Law School's Brennan Center for Justice just unveiled a study looking at the different policies, hoping to eventually help figure out what's working and what's not.
There are certain issues that certainly need to be addressed in policy. Obviously, when the camera is on, what kinds of interactions are recorded, whether police can see the video before writing a report or a statement, especially in use of force circumstances, and then especially for us, what protections are in place for privacy.
And the debate is perhaps most intense over what the public's right is to see the video, highlighted by incidents like a recent fatal Chicago shooting where journalists had to file a Freedom of Information request to access the footage. Adam Balkin,